Welcome back to the Scrum, January 6th.
Getting the date right first time, man.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a pretty historical day.
It is a pretty fucking crazy day.
Was it like 1815 the last time someone broke into the sometime like an organized group stormed the Capitol building, like got inside?
Honestly, maybe you.
I thought I saw it. I saw it on the timeline. I don't know shit. You sound real smart about that.
I was
shit,
like, oh shit, Josh! Like,
I just read a book on
history.
it. Oh, it's crazy. This crazy event happened. I was just reading on this history. No, not at all. Yeah, dude, a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah,
are so
in the Capitol building.
I mean, I saw it summed up in a lot of really, really good ways. You know, in terms of reaction, and people criticize kneeling, which is a very peaceful type of protest. People criticize that or try to label that as terrorism and all these other gross labels that are much more applicable. I'm not saying anything about anything crime-wise, but as far as like what's applicable to call whom what, look at what's going on right now.
Yeah,
you can't just.
I mean, I feel like by the letter of the law, like this is probably a crime. It's got to be, right?
These are crimes.
You can't be a citizen and
it's
go break
really
in
important
and
to note.
Not be a crime.
It's really important to note that a lot of the stuff that was going on for prior protests, and again, you really can't really compare it. There's not much of a protest when you break into the fucking federal Capitol building. But you look at protests that were going on earlier in 2020, the people who were causing trouble often weren't with the group who is trying to make a point or try to get something passed or try to have a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to draw those lines here as well.
Yeah.
There's not, I don't know. I don't have all the facts, right? But there's definitely, you see what I'm saying? Like, I saw some MAGA hats in there, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's a couple,
Yeah, you're going to have some impersonators.
Yeah, but my favorite part, though, dude, is the pictures of, like, maybe it's just me reading too much into it, but the pictures of people's faces where they're in there just kind of like, huh? Like, fucking, like, did we fucking, we're fucking,
that's just it.
Yeah, man.
It's
like,
mad.
What the fuck?
Like, people are getting some really crazy videos, and there's, like, someone got shot.
I saw a pretty nasty video of someone getting carried out.
I think it was like
broke into the Capitol building, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it was like a misfire. Just from the video like of the collapse of Homegirl, because there was like a bunch of people surrounding it, so you don't even see it happening, but you hear it go off, and everyone looks surprised. So I don't think like I could be wrong, but like from like the first glance of the video and shit, looked like a damn accident. So it's like
just a
bunch of idiots.
Because there's a lot of like when I first saw the videos, it looked like there was like 15, 20 people, and I was like, did they let 15 or 20 people just like
that's just who got in so far.
But then I saw the rest. I'm like, oh, there's like a lot of fucking people. Did they have guns? Like, do we like? I feel like I didn't see pictures of them, and we definitely would have seen pictures.
I don't think a lot of people who were like breaking in were armed. I don't think they would have made it in.
None of it's good
if they were. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I think people would have been open fired on.
Yeah, I would hope
if you're armed.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like
you saw a lot of situations where people were armed protesting and able to get away with some shit that a lot of other people wouldn't have been able to get away with. But
I saw the guy.
They were also like being very statuesque doing it type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I saw a guy running out with the podium, bro. Like he just like smiling, just like
they broke into the chamber. They broke into this damn High Republic Senate chamber, dude. Palpatine and Padme and all of them were in there. Jar Jar was there
doing fucking photo shoots at the big desk.
One of those rednecks got on one of those floating shits and got in the middle of the fucking whole thing, dude. A new empire,
dude. Fucking.
You see the one guy who's dressed like the fucking water buffalo motherfuckers from the Flintstones, dude?
No.
There was a guy straight up wearing a Red Dead Redemption 2 fucking boar skin. On his head, dude, like Tonto, bro.
I'm fucking. He was
like a redneck Tonto.
He's like, oh, we're storming the building today. Putting on my best fucking.
I've been saving this shit.
Son. Yeah. Put me in the front line.
This guy looked like a druid. It's crazy, and I mean, hopefully people don't get hurt. No one needs to be hurt over this. Let's also, it's fucking over. Like the thing that they're trying to protest about, it's over.
Done.
It's fucking over, man.
You
gotta let this shit go.
You gotta let,
never really should have had it in the first place, I guess, either. You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, no, it's fucking crazy because I mean, like all the shit we've been seeing, like in the past or in like early in our lives, I guess,
right?
To narrow it down, was always the shit that you would see happening in like other countries that we would look at and be like, damn, dude, like it's. Aren't we glad that like we don't have to deal with that?
I saw someone tweet out to your point, they were like, hey, you wanna ask someone else like what's going on or what's like, how do we deal with this? Ask any communist country. They've been doing this for a minute, and it's scary. You can compare us to a communist-like country with these type of levels of uprising or what I mean, like fucking civil unrest.
Yeah,
specifically to this act.
It's
wild.
I know. We were like, let's joke about it, then just got real at the end. Like
it's wild. It's just wild.
No,
like,
it's
I mean, this is
crazy.
just us reacting. You know, what I mean? It's not
it's fucking crazy. And honestly,
the memes have been outstanding.
I didn't even realize it had happened until like they were already in the building. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I
saw a couple things like people pushing cop barriers, and then yeah. I mean, I think it just kept escalating. Do you think they were just like? Because no one got hurt. Do you think they were low key, just like let them in? Like, well, that was also a lot of the things that people are almost having issue with is how
easy. It
bro,
was.
there was a video of motherfucking cops, like motherfuckers were breaking in, and then they were taking selfies with the police, like literally like armor like selfie, and then go back to like look like they were kind of fucking shit up, just because the cops are like, I don't like I'm
not gonna stop. It's got to be a real interesting fucking emotional battle for all those people. Like man, like because.
Blue Lives Matter.
They are the Blue Lives Matter. Like everyone who's Blue Lives Matter was at like, if you're there, you are Blue Lives Matter.
Supposedly.
How do you like? You can't go in there and be like, start fucking beating up cops. Like
dude, fucking Trumpitos all over Twitter. Just motherfucker was just like spamming tweets like, please stop fucking up my shit. Come on, guys.
Did he tweet anything?
Like only to tell people just to chill.
Wow.
Like he did like 3 different times. He was just like, let's really stop. He's like, y'all are making me look bad.
But at the same time, like
idiot.
How do you not put a video out? You know what I'm saying? Like tweeting was the most we could get, like in response to fucking an attack on the Capitol building.
That's
is him
a
just
really
like,
good point.
Hey, can you guys not do that? It's like let's put.
Well, his spiteful ass was like, get Joe Biden to do it. He's president.
Yeah.
He just doesn't even want to do it anymore, bro. He's taking my ball and going home.
Yeah,
going to Florida.
Oh man, going to Florida. Oh
shit.
But
I mean,
they tried to cover it up though, dude, with that Kim and Kanye breakup.
They really
dude.
did.
They did. They're like, we got to get the people's attention elsewhere.
Trump got Kanye and he said, "Yay."
I need you
cut the ties.
Fuck yeah, dude. Now America.
I need to send a drone.
I mean, low key, dude. Kardashian's got an army, bro.
For real, like a secret army, probably.
For sure. They have the best bunker.
Well, at least ever since, it's not something to really joke about, but ever since she got robbed in Paris, everyone's packing.
Oh yeah.
And they even have they probably have maids and stuff, like older, elderly maids who that, they just like to clean. But they probably have a Magnum. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're absolutely
packing. They got the tiny little pistol.
Everyone's trained in arms.
Oh. Dude, they're probably fucking just
Stormy's
one of those people
classes.
that they look 60, but they're actually 48, and they're just in incredible shape.
Yeah,
dude, just some old ass woman.
They're all card carrying members of the NRA.
Yeah,
ironically,
card carrying. Always on them
for sure.
But it's over, dude. Who do you think ended it, man?
Dude, I saw this coming like my own parents. All right, this has been a long time coming. You gotta know. It was for the bag. It was for the empire, their empire, their bloodline legacy, and they secured that.
They did. They sucked the soul out of Kanye.
No shit. I thought they had 2.
I didn't know that until I read about it today. They got 4.
North, south, east, and west, dude.
Is it? Did they really though?
No, it's like
it is north and east and some shit.
It's northeast, Chicago, and something else.
Yeah.
They got west.
Yeah, west, dude.
Chicago West is kind of a fire name, just a little bit.
It's a little bit.
It's a little ridiculous, but at the same time, it's it rolls.
Yeah,
it'd be more fire if your first 2 kids weren't
like an
north
artist.
and east.
Huh?
It'd be more fire if your first 2 kids weren't north and east. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I think what he did is he thought about likely they will have an artist name.
Yeah, just Chicago West.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he took that.
Sounds like a location.
That
but
he sing.
He took that straight out of Kendrick Lamar's notebook. You know what I mean? He is who he is. K-Dot. He goes by Kendrick Lamar. His name is not.
Yeah. So you got to give him a fire name.
You gotta give him a fire name, so they don't have exactly, Jake. It's all about
true.
marketing,
It is
bro.
all about marketing.
You know they know that.
And I mean the emotional turmoil the kid's about to go through is feeding the artist's soul in them. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucking.
Oh yeah.
It's all one big plan for Chicago West.
Well,
to get
I'll tell you
huge.
right now, Jacob. In all the gossip trash that I read about this whole messy divorce, no one cared about those kids. So don't fret not. No one gives a shit outside of those two parents.
Who they got? Were they? Everyone else had the same reactions. Like even the lawyers are like, "What? They got 4 kids? Yeah. No shit."
Like we weren't ready to split those up.
Fuck.
2 was easy. Yeah. You have one, and they share.
Now we gotta. They got favorites. It's the whole thing.
No, apparently it's fucked. With the shit out in the mountains. Apparently. He owns the house.
Oh, out in like Wyoming or whatever.
But she owns the land, vice versa.
Of course, it's like.
And she also owns. Apparently, she also owns a lot of adjacent property.
I bet so. She probably did that shit low key. She's like, I'm gonna buy everything.
I will not have neighbors.
And then she's gonna build a giant wall around Kanye's house. It's gonna be some real petty shit, dude.
So it's gonna be. This is gonna be good,
dude. It's gonna be fucking crazy. I'm gonna be honest. I think Kim has way more money than Kanye.
1,000%.
She's got to have so much more fucking money.
Dude, they kill people. What do you mean?
That's true. That's true. Chris,
Damn,
are you saying Chris is gonna off Kanye, dude?
No.
Are you okay? Maybe though. Hypothetically.
You're gonna have Chris get Trumpito to send the drone on us.
Fuck yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's actually running the country.
But Trump's on Kanye's side, right?
You ever seen he's like, you do this? Is that you ever seen Dead Silence, the ventriloquist horror movie?
Nope.
Spoiler alert, the end twist is that the
dummy's controlling the person.
Basically.
Nice.
Well, the dad of the son is made into a life dummy, an actual dummy. That's Trump. And Kris Jenner's been working his ass, hand up his ass, doing him the whole time.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's layers to this.
There's a lot of layers.
There's a lot of fucking layers. And now that Trump's gonna be out of office, she's gonna do the same thing to Biden. She's got to cut Kanye out of the picture too, because they're boys.
Yep. And then so Kim can get with some other popular social figure who's with Biden's camp. You secure the power. This is Game of Thrones,
Kamala.
people. This is George R.R. Martin just in real life.
Okay. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it's just
He's
all about
in real life,
it's all about who's ever in power. You switch the.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's all power struggles and it's lore. What?
I saw a meme.
It's all House of Cards.
It's all House of Cards.
I saw a meme earlier. It was Kim in the NBA after this Kanye divorce, and it's just like a player. Motherfuckers are just passing the ball like back and forth all around.
I pictured in my head like some image of like some big like welcoming scene, just like come on back, we missed you.
Damn.
Yeah, no, she's going to get plowed by athletes. There's no way around that. Jeez. She might even give Reggie Bush a call.
Damn, hit him back up.
Him,
dude.
Humphreys.
Damn.
Blake Griffin, just because.
Why not?
Keep it in the fam.
Damn.
Harden. Harden's on the maybe list depending on what team he lands.
Harden's flying people in and out. Did Harden give a fuck, dude?
I'm just letting you know. That's like this is Kim's decision. Yeah, Harden's got nothing to do with it. Yeah, I know he's not worried about it. Yeah,
I see what you mean.
She's like, if he plays for this team, I'll smash. But if he plays for Charlotte, no way.
Yeah, for sure.
What about that shit about him going to the Nets? There's literally zero shot.
Yeah, no chance.
Kyrie Irving is low key like the biggest, like in his head, the biggest superstar in the NBA.
He said he didn't trust LeBron to make a shot. He said that.
He really said that.
He was like, I look over at KD and now I know
all the highlight of
him just
he misses. But the best part was before KD bricked his. Irving was like, "Let me get it back," and he was like, "Psych, bitch!" And he absolutely bricked that shit. I love that. I'm always here for NBA player, like former teammate beef.
Oh yeah, dude,
because it's always so out in the
NBA
open. They give zero fucks about that shit,
and they do the personality thing so well. You know what I'm saying? Like they let the superstar. Like there's so many superstars in the NBA, and like the league had just let because of shit like that, where they're like, yeah, like an NHL player would never say some shit like that. Like, yeah, no, I didn't trust fucking. Like you would never see Braden Point leave Tampa Bay and be like, honestly, I never really trusted Kucherov to make that shot. Like
never.
It would never happen.
And it's got more to do with the fact that these guys have the continued opportunity to be honest.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that these other guys don't feel that way. It's just they're scared shitless to say it.
The fucking
they don't run the league.
Was it Calgary? Who was the? Oh, not Calgary. The fucking the cab thing that happened. Or the Uber thing, whatever it was.
Yeah, because that was like fucking.
But
no one ever thought that we'd ever hear.
Yeah, but that's what you're saying. Is like they obviously have those feelings. It's just they aren't given like the least.
You hear about that shit in other sports leagues multiple times a year.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
I wish we had more,
Classic.
dude. A little more beef.
Always.
It would be stir the pot.
Well, that's just it, because like, and it's great when they ask other NBA players about it too, because these are grown ass men.
Yeah.
But we all get petty. We all get in a little fucking tiffs with people, especially if you're around someone enough. But they get asked about it. And they're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't give a shit. Like, what do you mean? Dude, my knees are killing me. Like,
my whole body hurts all the time.
Yeah, I gotta.
I'm
be
not
in the tub
supposed
of
to be
ice
this big.
now.
You know that, right? Like from a
if
a
I was a
biology
dog, I would have
standpoint.
been dead years ago. My heart would be so enlarged if I was a dog.
You seen a mastiff? I'm like that, but even bigger proportionally.
That's why
so.
I feel so bad for like those European NBA prospects that are like 8 years old, but they're like 7 feet tall.
Oh my
And they're like
God.
forcing them to play basketball, and they just look like they're fucking hurting.
Dude, it looks like every time they take they stride in a run, you're just like, dude, you gotta slow it down. Like, it looks like your shit's about to fall apart.
Gravity looks like it's doing a number on their shit, dude.
Like, dude, your
real.
shin bone is like as long as my fucking body. I don't think it's supposed
real.
to just get.
There's not
driven
enough
into
marrow.
There's
Like
not.
the body
It's
doesn't
too
have
thin.
enough. Yeah, you just
Fucking running on
snap,
toothpicks,
bro.
dude. Did you see the Tom Segura video? Speaking of
No.
of all that, where him and Bert Kreischer were doing a basketball like challenge thing. They've done one for tennis. They were doing basketball now, and he fucking goes up for a dunk. His left knee, like on jump, falls apart, falls backwards. His left arm just like goes behind him, breaks, spins around to like the front side of his body, and it's just like. Dude, he looks like the exactly like a Family Guy character when they fucking spill. And Bert just comes over and he was like, I was about to throw up, so I just spun his arm back around the way it was supposed to be. Dude.
What do you mean he just spun his arm back
like
around?
you see him walking, he was like, I'm just gonna do this, Tommy. I'm just gonna do this. And just like turned his shit.
He goes, I don't want to be sick.
Yeah. He was like in the podcast
That's
after
funny,
he was like,
dude.
I kind of felt like I was gonna throw up, so I just like he was like, I was just doing that for the rest of us. He was like, I was just doing that for the rest of us who were looking at it.
That's so good, dude.
Dude,
That's funny.
And Tom's just like on the ground. He's just like just like one of those guttural, just like this, like I'm in so much pain. Like,
Oh, you're making me queasy.
it's so funny. Though.
Speaking of queasy, man, Warzone took a little Uzi Vert tweet, but the Diamandis, and the Mac 10 are gonna get a little nerfy, or did get a nerfy.
Get a nerf. I guess it came out on today, yesterday, whenever
Tuesday.
it happened.
Should have been Tuesday.
And yeah, the DMR Type 63 both got pretty similar nerfs.
I love how the Type 63 low key was like just as good.
Just as good. People just found that like DMR just happened to be found.
Well, that wasn't
first.
the title of the Mercs video.
That's true.
You know,
That's
he
what it is.
probably did one at one point, but that wasn't the first.
It was
one.
not the first one. But also, so they it's got to be like a 3 consecutive headshot kill. A bunch of like it got a lot of its distance damage.
Viable, but not absolutely two-shotting motherfuckers.
But on the exclusive Ace video, it said he was saying that it almost looks like though the recoil on both guns has been reduced. So not by anything like crazy, but just like it's just enough to be like. Did they like?
It's like they were doing
happen?
all these reductions like on the meters or coding or whatever, and then the guy's like looking around. He's like, "Fuck him," and he does the he does the reduction. He does the recoil reduction real quick. And
Well,
then
dude,
gets the
I
fuck out
wonder
of
if
there.
like the higher damage shit, like if it's all connected to where like the higher damage shit like equates to a recoil buff, and then like they change that shit, but then they forget to like change some other shit. That all gets into video
I don't
game
trust them.
coding shit,
Yeah.
but that I bet is all just a fucking nightmare.
way over my head.
But yeah, and the Diamandis hip fire nerf, so basically just the Akimbos got nerfed, and then Mac 10 headshot multiplier.
So
got
still
nerfed.
very viable.
Very
sub
viable
for the game.
But it seems like they did a good job of balancing it at least,
Right.
versus just like, oh, you don't like it? just like making that shit fucking nerf into the ground.
Like the R9 was the meta for months, just doing the same with this. Yeah, and before we had some technical issues, the fucking game is still the game with all the hackers, all the fucking different kinds of ways you can cheat.
Josh named names, we had to cut it, dude. That's what happened.
Get your ping in different spots, you fucking snakes. I was just starting to get confident to think I could enter like entry level Warzone. I'm capping hard. But no, like the game stopped being fun a good while ago.
Yeah, and I mean you played it a lot more than I did. I think overall, just like time.
Not day one, but I did play a lot. Played quite a bit.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't. You got into it before I ever even got into it.
Did I?
You and James are going hard, and then
James and I went pretty hard at one point.
And then like I started getting into it as James was getting out of it,
Yeah.
and then you know what I'm saying. But I do agree, it is very. You play a couple games, you're just like.
Yeah, I have no problem admitting it's the best game to get on with the boys for multiple boys gaming cooperatively as the boys.
Yeah.
It's the best game available to do that at the moment.
Yeah.
Trying to work on that.
Try to work on.
I've been lobbying Tarkov for Jordan. We just got to get him to upgrade.
But he's doing that, isn't he?
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
We're fucking around with Cold War a bunch, dude. We need to try out that, like you're saying, Warzone's fun, dude. We need to try out that Fire Team Dirty Bomb.
I'll try it.
See what's, you know what I'm saying? See what's up.
I'm gonna
with
try
it.
it.
I'm gonna try it at
probably
least
hate
one
it.
time,
Give me
dude.
Warzone nostalgia vibes that I hate. I do love Cold War. Good game.
Good game. You know who else loves Cold War? Probably all those kids out there on the ice playing.
They're playing Cold War now because they don't have to worry about hockey. Because
Team USA.
Team USA wins the gold. World Juniors shits on Canada 2-0.
2-0.
Shuts them out. Spencer Knight with the shutout.
Whose team is he on? He's
Florida.
in Florida. That's right. That's right.
Shout out that $10 million Bobrovsky contract.
Yeah.
Canada was pissed.
Yeah.
Canada was pissed. They're still pissed. They were talking so much shit going into it. As the rivalries do between us countries. This is their sport, hockey after all. I saw a good tweet where it was like, US won and only like a third of the country even knows about it, while the entirety of Canada is in shambles.
Yeah,
over
freaking
this.
the fuck out. And were you offended by because now a couple stories have come out by the time this is being put out.
Yeah.
But the barrel trash can controversy.
I was not offended. I'll tell you one thing: the motherfucker who put the most viral tweet out and referred to it as the can, he really fucked up by calling it the can. And I'm just gonna say because motherfucker's verified, like know what the fuck you're talking about, telling everyone this is what's going on.
Yeah.
He called it a can. You can't see the fucking top of it, so anyone who doesn't fucking know is going to assume it's a can.
I assumed it was a trash can.
Right. So
I knew it was one of the, because it's the same fucking can they have in the middle of every locker room, fucking everywhere. So it's just, I assumed like,
but it wasn't. It was a closed top blue water barrel, liquid barrel type thing. Now, was I offended? Not even at all. What did it have on it, Dylan? You're looking at me like it had a printed image of the Canadian flag on it.
Or was it the Canadian? It was just the Canadian logo.
Canadian
right?
logo? Yeah, Canadian logo. Sorry.
Yeah.
Same, whatever. Same
I mean,
thing.
probably is the same exact fucking thing.
I guess that'd be a little bit more disrespectful.
Yeah, there's
the
like
whole
fuck
flag.
all of Canada.
But yeah, it was like the team logo, like printed out like 8.5 by 11, just taped to it with Scotch tape.
Yeah.
I thought it was corny as hell. That was my thing. I wasn't offended by it. It wasn't like low class or anything like to that level of whatever, but it was kind of just cheesy, corny.
Yeah, I had just assumed, like, when I saw it, I was like, so they're calling them trash. Maybe did something happen, like,
And
earlier
that's
where,
lame.
like, a
That's
Canadian player was like Team USA is trash? Because then it's like, okay, like, I'm that level of petty. Like, if you're going to call my team trash, we shut you out in the finals. Like, bring a trash can out here, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. This isn't the fucking... Yeah, like, I don't hate it, but it's at the same time, like, this isn't the fucking WWE. You know what I mean? It's just...
what
it's
about the barrel
corny.
story that comes out?
So the barrel story is shared, and that would, in every sense, and this is the thing, you don't need that story to justify the use of the prop. The fucking barrel represents a story that one of the coaches was telling about how a person, stranded in the Sahara Desert, and it's a stretch of the desert that has like super low survival rate, but some shit had to do with the barrels, and they knew if they put a barrel at each like horizon point, so they could figure that it was actually some low-key survey shit to figure out the distance, so they knew how far they were making it, and the whole thing was that they were taking it one barrel at a time. So that was the motto being passed down. It's a great little fucking morale speech.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's fucking sick. why did you have to take it? Like, just simply, why does it have to leave the locker room? I'm not mad that it did. It's okay that it did. But why did it have to? It's just kind of corny. Like, everyone's doing that thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
No one's ever taken that thing out. Like, hey, we won. Let's go get the fucking sock puppet that we go get the fucking top hat. Go get the fucking no. You're gonna go back to the locker room. Fucking, you get the game barrel. Roll it over. Knock my shit over. You get what I'm saying, right?
No, I do know what you're saying.
It's just a little corny.
Yep.
That's where I'm at with it.
Yep. And then our Capitol building got stormed the next day, and everybody wanted to go to Canada. You know what I'm saying? So
we changed our minds about this shit real quick.
No, by the way.
And my final piece to like how
which I think it's all been resolved now. Capitol building is
secure?
Been secured.
Yeah. So everything's great. No, everything's better.
Everything's
now.
back to normal, dude.
You know, the one other way you can really fuck a motherfucker up, that same kind. Canada beat Germany 16-0, right? We're talking. Yeah. I'm way more okay with that in terms of like what's classy, because that's the thing is everyone's like, you beat Germany 16-0, like that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, score goals.
Score fucking goals. Yeah, you beat them 2-zip. Good for you.
Yeah, it's not really comparable. You know what I mean?
It's a normal game.
Yeah.
You can bring a fucking barrel out like you did anything other than win a hockey game. You won a hockey game.
You won the World Junior Championship.
You won the World Junior Championships. You're some of your future NHLers. You'll be there. You'll be there again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've won championships. Go fuck yourselves. I mean, like, see, they're kids, right?
Yeah,
like, they're kids. They're having fun. It's all good.
Yeah.
Like if I'm the coach, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you in the barrel for? Get the fucking barrel, guys. Like, well, come on, look like idiots. You know what I mean? I don't know. Would I be a bad coach if I said that? Probably.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I think the Athletic would think so.
Fair enough, dude. Yeah.
Oh shit. I could never be a coach to them, dude. I haven't had a career in journalism first.
That's true.
Those fucking, they know it all, dude. Yeah. They have passes and they ask questions.
We're never gonna be able to fucking stream. We're never gonna be able to have a podcast on the Athletic, dude. We're making enemies.
We are
everywhere,
burning
dude.
every bridge possible, dude.
Every single one of them. Dude, who needs bridges?
Who cares?
I need bridges, low key. You know what I'm saying? My whole job and shit. But did we do it?
Dude, we did it like 3 times over.
Yeah,
this is the longest scrum ever.
It really is. It's felt like a podcast.
It did.
It's good.
Should have saved it all for the pod.
We should have. Dylan, this is the podcast. We're gonna do the scrum. We're gonna do the scrum after this.
Hey, thanks for showing up, though.
I'm still gonna upload this.
I was actually gonna say, don't do that, but you're gonna have to sift through all this material for bonus content and things like that. So do that due diligence.
You don't do that here.
Not anymore, dude. Not anymore.
We did a couple times.
That's pretty good. That's awesome. Jacob,
what's up, dog?
Dude, where can they get us if they can not get us?
Dude, if you at Talkin Sauce Pod, no underscore, respect the underscore. I had nothing to go off of that. I'm not even attempting it. At JCobb, JY_COBBB. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you get podcasts. Josh.
Give me a T, CABZZ.
Yeah, it's about you, T-Bags, you mom, 69 420 lowercase at capital X. Fuck.